Stanford is one of those universities that my parents call secondary heaven. Stanford was established on November 11, 1885, created by the same person who created the railroad tycoon and the former California governor. What is Bro doing? When it's called secondary paradise, there's also something that is called the dark side. Nope, no, not that dark side, but that dark side.
Work. I mean, the guards felt awkward giving orders and say, okay, line up, repeat your numbers, and the prisoners start giggling. It happened. David, and the prisoner's name, John.
The Stanford prison experiment, for some of y'all who are nerds, might know what happened. Okay, it all happens in the Stanford University basement, just like me, where they all keep the people, created by this Mike Zuckerberg-looking anomaly, Dr. Philip Zimbardo. He went on and promoted his new experiment on a paper. Over 70 people came, and 24 people were randomly selected, either given the role of a police or a prisoner. When they came in the door, they were informed that the experiment targeted role conformity and how people behave without authority or with authority. They planned to simulate it like a prison or a guard thing for a full 2 weeks. Or the way I like to measure it is 4 days of carton expiration dates. As you know, it went how it went. During the experiment, they figured out that guards are starting to become more abusive, beating the crap out of these people who didn't even do anything at all. Until one famous psychologist, Dina, also Phil Zimp's wife, became aware of this beating of people, violating them in the open, then making them naked and scrubbing the toilets, and the police were doing everything. So the experiment was soon stopped. Our boy Zimp realized something. That when people are assigned roles of a police, they were more aggressive and never fearing of anything. While you're a prisoner, you're most likely to comply and be silent. Even though this prison did prove what they wanted to prove, this is a code of ethical use. It's like equivalent to like the code of conduct for knights, but instead of people fighting other people are fighting their inner demons themselves. I realized that most people still consider this experiment to be ethical. I'm here to beat the allegation to the pulp. So here are some examples, or say all of the examples, from the Code of Ethical Use, or what I like to call it, the Lego instructions for psychologists. What is considered as ethical or unethical. These are the 4 principles in this Lego construction. And guess what? All 4 were broken. Principle 1 is focused on non-discrimination and moral rights and tries to reduce the violence. This principle is most important and one of the most violated code. They violated 1, 3, 4, 7, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 38, 39, 40, 45, 46. People in the SPE were stripped nude, physically and mentally abused. The use of police power has been seen several times during the experiment, as they were able to do everything, control their food rations, control how much they're abused, and change how much they abuse them. Now for principle number 2, highlights the maximizing benefit and minimizing harm, and stopping when it gets out of hand. You think that this must be not violating it, right? Wrong! The SPE lacks to show any of this, and showing only role conformity and police to abuse them and make them feel like they're doing everything, even though they did nothing and they're in the wrongdoing. You see where I'm going? They violated a crazy 19 codes alone. These are 1, 2, 5, 7, 10, 13, 14, 17, 19, 21, 30, 33, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. Now, principle number 3 highlights the most importance of showing the honesty, avoidance of deception, which everyone lacks in this generation. A lot of. So these are not a lot, but still. So the violated codes are 23, 26, 27, 30, 32, and 36. Now the last principle. This is also another one. It also violated 1, 10, 11, 13, 24, 25, 28. Well, for me, the most heaviest violation for me is 26. Which states not promoting, contributing to yada 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 international humanitarian laws, containing human rights, torture, and other cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment or punishment. This experiment, of course, changed the lives of many, as they were beaten in many ways, shocked. They were innocent but put into wrong, and were stripped without consent, and scraping the rim of the toilets for no food rations. Well, doesn't that sound familiar? Now, if I was Zimp in this situation, I would have made it that it strictly told the guards to not use violence. Back then, they were told to go wild, to go bonkers, to go waka waka, to show and warn them that they might be abused and doesn't promise peace, and allow everyone to exit whenever they want, instead of morally thinking they are trapped. Now, there are some best parts of Stanford: the knowledge, the people, the education, and also the insane acceptance rate. I just want to inform you that only 10% of the world is left-handed. That means you have a more likely chance to be left-handed than you are to be accepted.